Well, there's a fine line between helping your child doing their homework for them, okay? And I mean, that line is fine, all right? We asked our Frangelistas if they help their children with their homework. 90% of them said yes.
Okay, but a story on verywellfamily.com described how 43% of parents actually do the homework for them.
Yeah.
To which I must ask, what is the difference between helping and doing?
There's a big difference. And I'm going to tell you something. The part of that, the doing means that you're not pulling your hair out like this, okay? All right? Because that's a parent. I'm telling you, if you're doing your child's homework, you've given up on your child, in my opinion.
Wow, that's deep.
That's what I think.
We asked our Frangelistas in the great city of Charlotte, should parents do their kids' homework for them? Take a look.
No, I don't think parents should do their kids' homework. And the child should be doing it themselves. If they don't know how to do it, they should be talking to the teacher and getting better at themselves.
Parents should not do their kids' homework. If kids need help or assistance with the problems they don't understand, that's what we're there for, to assist. But no, we should not do their homework.
The children aren't going to learn anything if their parents are doing everything for them.
Yeah.
Wow, they seem conflicted and unsure.
Yeah, right. But I feel very passionate about this subject
I think
matter.
you do for somebody who I've done many a group project with for her child.
Yes.
Let's bring on our guest, Adam Wasserman, an education attorney and the founder of Education Justice Law Firm. Welcome, Adam. Thank you for being here.
How do parents draw the line between helping their children with their homework and doing it?
Well, there's a lot of things to consider here. Like, for example, at the end of every year, students take these big tests.
Those assessments.
That show how good a job the teacher's doing. And if you got the parents doing the homework and not the teachers, bad data in, bad data out.
Yeah.
The second thing is we have a standard called FAPE.
What's that?
FAPE, Free and Appropriate Public Education, by which education is to be judged. Is it free? And is it appropriate?
I have heard this argument from parents that, and it does seem like in watching my friends with kids, that it seems like kids are getting a lot of homework earlier than I remember. Is that just an impression I have, or how do you think?
Kids get a lot of homework to the point where it causes great dysfunction in their life, to the point where they don't sleep, and lack of sleep brings on depression and anxiety. And then some nights, they spend 5 to 6, 7 hours. They have double or triple days.
Yeah.
And again, that's not free and that's not appropriate. That is harassment.
That's harassment. That's harassment.
Oh, Abby, if she sees this episode,
my daughter will be like, I'm being harassed.
I mean, let me ask you a question. Where is it rated? I mean, homework's got 3 goals. You know what the 3 goals are?
No.
Organization, accountability, and reinforcement.
So you can do that with a worksheet.
There's a lot of ways to do it. And kids are supposed to take music, do art, play sport, see friends. Social emotional development in elementary school is a primary goal for these kids. And when a kid in 5th grade's got 3 to 5 hours worth of homework, there are studies that show that kids who do excessive amounts of homework do worse in school than better in school. It is counterproductive. And even our Supreme Court says a child's individual circumstances are supposed to be taken into account with their curriculum. And then you get these teachers who just give everybody the same thing without regard for one person. And some suffer, some don't. And then you get the kids who walk through school, they could walk through a minefield and nothing gets them. But that's not most kids.
That's right. Well, we also have a high school teacher on the phone, Adam Schultz from Chelsea High in Michigan. Chelsea, Michigan. Hi, Adam.
Hi, Adam.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. How are you? Now, how big of a problem is parents doing their kids' homework in high school that you've noticed as a teacher?
It's hard to say. Sometimes you get an assignment and you very clearly know that it's not the student's original work, but those things are really difficult to prove too. So I think that in general, as you were just talking about, homework is a huge problem for teachers. Not that teachers shouldn't assign homework, but that there's a lot of question about what to do with it, how much to give, and how much the students are actually doing themselves.
Wow. Well, thank you.
Thank you very much, Adam Schultz, for talking to us about that.
Yes.
I've witnessed, what do you think is an appropriate, because I've also heard of schools now that don't do homework at all.
At all.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think in today's age of technology, adaptability, and experiential learning, we have a lot of ways to measure success in school. And And that's just not with the, the 5-page book report with 400 words,
Right.
with 4 bibliography sections.
Yeah, and like learning how. I wonder now, do they even still teach you how to do like footnotes and notes, all that?
Yeah, it's still very much a part. But having said that, a lot of parents, it's very difficult for them to go to a teacher and said, "This isn't right." They're afraid of making waves with the teacher.
Right,
So
because they
I
get
have some
grades.
recommendations
Oh, please.
before. So the first thing is most teachers, they've taught the same course over and over again.
Yes.
And they give the same homework over and over again. They give the same tests over and over again. So if you go to the teacher and say, my son or daughter's got this very complex schedule, can you give me the next 2 weeks worth of homework in advance so we
that's
can
lovely.
schedule the
That's
time.
great.
I love that. I never thought of that.
I go to schools and I say, you know what, can they just do the even number math problems or the odd number math problems? Because they just don't have, and a lot of teachers say, of course. A lot of teachers will say, you know what, this child is excelling in this area. There's no need to do that.
No, well, thank you so much, Adam Watson.
Thank you.
Me Time with Frangela.